Your Health is brought to you by If Your Mouth Could Talk by Dr. Kami Haas, available at themouthbook.com. And by Hollander Dental Associates. Help us improve your smile.
Welcome to Your Health, where we explore the latest in health across the country. I'm Erica Cardenas. Today we're hitting the pickleball courts to see why this sport is soaring in popularity. But before we grab our paddles, let's take a look at what's coming up on the show. We'll talk about the health benefits of pickleball, getting help with your breathing after a COVID diagnosis, and how one organization is helping to empower those in the deaf and hard of hearing community. All that and more in this episode of Your Health. We're here at Horizon Park to talk about the popularity of pickleball across the country, and joining me now is Paul Germanero, Community Services Supervisor here in Scottsdale. Thanks so much for being with us, Paul.
It's my pleasure.
First off, what is pickleball?
Well, pickleball is really the fastest growing sport in the country, a combination of badminton, ping pong, and tennis. And it's just rapidly growing, and well, we can't keep up with it out here.
Now, why do you think pickleball has become so popular?
It really is an accessible sport for any athlete looking to get outside and play a game. As you advance in the game, it can become more competitive and a faster game, but the entry level is accessible, affordable, and face it, the weather's beautiful, people want to get outside and they want to play.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the health benefits. What are the health benefits of pickleball?
Well, really what we've seen is it is a lot like tennis. You're playing outside, so change of direction and cardiovascular health, but it's a lower impact sport. So not as jarring on your body as playing tennis or playing basketball might be outside. So a lot of the benefits of an outdoor cardiovascular exercise with a low impact.
Now, Paul, is pickleball, would you say, a good sport for anyone?
Absolutely. You know, here in the city, we're actually fortunate enough to offer some beginners classes for people, our residents here in Scottsdale, and we encourage them to sign up and learn the basics of the sport, the scoring and the etiquette. Those are things that are unique to the activity in itself, but once you're out here and participating, it's a super social sport. Everybody is welcoming and inviting. What we've seen is people just want to spread the good news and the love of the game to others that come out here. So very accessible, and anybody has the opportunity to come out and play.
Now, you have a lot of pickleball courts here in Scottsdale. Why do you dedicate so much space to the sport?
You know, as I mentioned, it's one of the fastest growing sports in the country, and so we want to try and keep up with the trends as much as we possibly can. So we have retrofitted tennis courts at 3 locations here in Scottsdale, and just recently expanded our facility here at Horizon Park from 8 courts to 10 courts. And then in the future, you know, we're always looking to expand it. As we grow and we add neighborhood parks in our communities here in Scottsdale, we want to include pickleball as an option for those facilities.
Now, you did mention that you do offer classes, so would you recommend that would be a good place for people to start if they wanted to pick up the sport?
Absolutely. I mean, you can drop in at any of our facilities or any of the facilities around the country and play pickleball, but I think that what comes with the classes, again, is scoring is unique, strategy can be unique, you know, the etiquette of how to rotate and play on a court is something that people can learn in our beginners classes, and then, again, start dropping in and playing, and practice will make perfect.
Now, Paul, any final recommendations or tips about pickleball?
You know, I would say, you know, just get involved. I wouldn't spend a lot of money in, you know, in an investment to purchase paddles and balls immediately. I would get a low-cost entry into it, and as you fall in love with the game, you know, to upgrade those paddles and things like that, just get out and play. The age varies from young adults to seniors, and everybody's very welcoming, so just get out and get comfortable out there and start playing.
Paul, you're awesome. Thanks so much for being with us and sharing with us. If you'd like to learn more information about pickleball, just head over to their website. The Arizona Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing works to ensure that those in the deaf and hard of hearing community have resources to improve their quality of life.
There are over 1.1 million Arizonans who have varying hearing levels. That's 18% of the population. And those are people who are hard of hearing, deaf-blind, deaf, or have a combined vision and hearing loss. Some of the biggest misconceptions about hard of hearing and deaf people, and I'm hard of hearing, is that, with us hard of hearing people, we're always offered sign language interpreters. And sign language interpreters are great for deaf people, but for hard of hearing people, that's not what we need. What we need is captioning, and real accurate captioning. And we also need assistive listening devices, really good communication skills and strategies. And what we hear from our deaf colleagues and deaf community is that so many people think that just writing in English to them or having them lip read is okay, when they really do need sign language interpreters. ASL, American Sign Language, is its own unique language with its own distinct grammar and syntax, and that's really what they need for full accessibility.
The services offered at ACDHH begin with information and referral. We also provide consultation and advocacy services. We have specialists in the areas of deafness, hearing loss, and deaf blindness, and we provide family supports as well. We license American Sign Language interpreters, and we have a hearing healthcare program that provides resources about the purchasing of hearing aids, as well as the telecommunications equipment distribution program and the Arizona Relay 711 services.
For here at the Commission, we do have the Arizona Telecommunication Equipment Distribution Program, and this is for folks that may be hard of hearing, deaf-blind, or may have a combined vision and hearing loss. And we have a lot of great equipment to help people who may need assistance on the phone. We have amplified phones, we have a captioning phone, we have a lot of great flashing and alerting devices, vibrating devices to help people to navigate their environment. And so it's a wonderful program. It's free, it's really easy to apply. You can apply right on our website and see all of the devices available, and we have an easy application, and we hope you'll check it out.
So the relay service and the phone equipment program work hand in hand. The relay service enables you to make phone calls, and the assistive devices that we provide through the phone program, the speech devices, the TTY, the amplified phones, the caption phones, connect to the relay service. So they really work together as one.
You can learn more about ACDHH by visiting us at our website at acdhh.org. We're also active on our Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms.
Pickleball was invented by 3 dads in Bainbridge outside of Seattle in 1965. They were looking for a new activity to keep their bored kids busy during the summer. The sport has now evolved into one of the most popular across the country and internationally. Certainly gives new meaning when your kids say, "I'm bored." We have more coming up on Your Health. For 25 years, a super dentist has been a leader in pediatric dentistry, and now their co-founder has written a book to educate us about the connection between oral health and whole body health. Let's take a look.
So I became a dentist because I just love science and I love art. I have a music background, so I wanted to do something that I can use the hand dexterity that I've developed, through my musical training. We've had a practice in San Diego for 25 years. It's called the Super Dentist, and we're by far the largest group pediatric dental practice in San Diego with locations all over the county. We have a group practice with world-class pediatric dentists, orthodontists, general dentists, and other specialists, all working alongside each other. For over 2 decades, I've had parents ask me the same questions on a daily basis, right? Hey doctor, isn't my child too young? Or isn't that just a cavity? Or isn't that just a baby tooth? And so some of these questions required that I wanted to sit down and explain things a lot more. But usually in a dental setting, we don't have that much time to explain things, for a long time. And so I decided to put all of this information in one place. I wrote a book. Title of it is If Your Mouth Could Talk. Because if your mouth could talk, it would tell you about the condition of your entire life. This book is not about brushing and flossing, nor is it about all those general things that you can learn at your dentist's office. This book is about a health crisis affecting 3.5 billion people, almost half of the population of the world. And it's not COVID, it's dental diseases. Right now, the oral care marketplace is a mess. You get a random toothpaste from this company, a random mouthwash from this one, and the toothbrush from Amazon, right? And so we decided to organize this and launch a new company called Supermouth, which is a subscription model of oral care. These products that we've developed follow the 5 rules in our company. S-U-P-E-R, super. S for safety. All the oral care products that you want to put in your mouth and the mouths of your kids, of course, have to be safe, right? U is for unified. The oral care products that we have, they all work together as a system. P is for playfulness. We want the kids to grow up loving taking care of their mouth and build positive associations with their oral care. E is for effectiveness. Obviously, we want to make sure that they work, right? And R is for reputable. Right now, you get your information from Google or from Amazon or random person on social media. But we want to be the trusted advisor for parents. And so we want to be proactively educating parents, providing the tools and the oral care products to make sure they can raise healthier, happier, more successful kids. The education piece is a key piece in our company. We want to make sure that we educate parents, because if you're educated as a parent, you're going to do the right things. And so my book, If Your Mouth Could Talk, one of the most important reasons why I wrote it is to make sure that I provide that education to the parents so they know what to look for and they can not only be healthier themselves, but they can provide their children with brighter and happier futures. People can find my book, If Your Mouth Could Talk, on their favorite bookstore, or they can go to my website, themouthbook.com, and purchase the book there, and also get some special gifts to go along with the book.
After an illness or accident, getting back to your life can be difficult. The doctors at Opelousas General's Rehabilitation Center have a team approach to assist in your recovery.
What a patient can expect when they come onto the inpatient rehab unit is to be involved in an interdisciplinary team of professionals and wonderful caring people here on our Opelousas General Rehab Unit. We have physical therapy, which is going to help them with motion. We have occupational therapy, which is going to help them with what we call our activities of daily living, or our ADLs, which are the things we all need to do when we get up every morning. Washing our face, brushing our teeth. Some have to brush their hair, others are more lucky.
Patients qualify for inpatient rehabilitation because they have a significant functional deficit. And that's what makes them available to come over here or qualify to be admitted. The holistic approach that we use to treat our patients here include a whole team of persons attending to the patient's need and reassessing it on a daily basis, almost on an hourly basis. Inpatient rehabilitation benefits the patient by providing them the ability to return back to their functional level or better than they were before whatever happened brought them here. Our goal is to make the patient as functional as we can and to bring him back to his baseline before whatever brought him here was, or even better. And we do that by approaching all of his or her medical problems and physical problems.
Everybody that comes up on rehab has had something taken away from them. I always say that they've had something they never thought would happen to them, and it's already happened. Whether it's a stroke, or whether it's an amputation, or whether they've fallen and broken a hip, and they've had their autonomy and their ability to do for themselves taken away. And we are blessed to be able to help them on the beginning of this journey, them and their families, back to their independence.
The treatment modalities for inpatient rehabilitation are global. They include physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, nutritional support, and of course medication. The conditions that respond excellently well for inpatient rehabilitation are mainly strokes, because they do give you a lot of deficits, followed by complete hip replacements and knee replacements. But also other conditions such as being debilitated and weak from an extended hospital stay due to a catastrophic infection.
Dr. Alamani and I try to not be doctors, but be healers, because that takes everything. And thankfully, we have such a great team that we're all able to help them on their emotional journey getting through this, as well as on their spiritual journey getting through this. And not only get better, but see better. See that they have a future where they will be able to do for themselves again.
With the growing popularity of pickleball, there are nearly 8,500 locations in the U.S. to play. To find a court near you, head over to Pickleball's Places to Play map. Here's what's coming up next. How to help with breathing problems after suffering from COVID-19.
Enjoy local stories from your community in the form of videos, articles, podcasts, live streams, and more. Find it all only at yourview.com.
The team at Hollander Dental has been serving the community for more than 25 years, and they're here to meet all of your dental needs.
Hollander Dental is unique because we have been serving the Carlsbad community for over 25 years. We have a very spacious office with ample parking and a state-of-the-art technology. The office has been newly renovated, so all the equipment and the facility is brand new.
Thank you for calling Hollander Dental. How may I help you?
He's healing really well. There's no worries.
I've had experiences with dentists in the past who've made me feel afraid or have caused me pain. And one thing I can tell you about Dr. Omidi is that she will never ever cause you pain, and she will make you feel like one of her very own family members. And that's what I look for in a good dentist. Someone who knows what they're doing and who does so with love.
Any patient visiting Hollander Dental can expect to be taken care of at every step of their visit. From the minute they walk in, they're going to be greeted by our friendly front desk staff. They are going to be treated like family. And when they are in the back, the doctors will do a complete exam and explain every procedure thoroughly. Now we're going to review your bite registration. Everything looks really good. Hollander Dental specializes in root canals, oral surgery, and periodontics. We have a periodontist which specializes in gum treatment. We offer a wide range of services here in our own facility. That includes inlays, onlays, dental implants. Dental implants are placed in the bone socket after the tooth has been extracted.
I've had all sorts of procedures, from fillings to cleanings to even I've had my wisdom tooth extracted.
I've had crowns, cavities, and I've had both of my front and lowers laminates done on my teeth, and they turned out wonderful.
We also do porcelain crowns, porcelain veneers. Also with cosmetic dentistry, we do tooth whitening, which brightens the patient's smile.
My smile is important to me because I think it portrays overall confidence, but it also shows overall health.
The way they treat their patients, and with care and love and support. So when we're going through tough times, as dental work is and can be, they make it easy for us as patients.
Investing in your smile and your overall dental health not only makes you feel better and look better, but it also, in the long run, will help you save money by preventing other medical conditions.
I would absolutely recommend Hollander Dental.
I do recommend Hollander Dental to anyone I know who needs something done.
Don't go away, we have more coming up on Your Health. How to help with breathing issues after getting COVID-19.
Your Health is brought to you by If Your Mouth Could Talk by Dr. Kami Haas, available at themouthbook.com. And by Hollander Dental Associates. Help us improve your smile.
Health are helping patients who suffered from COVID-19 regain their health one breath at a time.
If you or your loved one are struggling with chronic lung conditions from post-COVID residual breathing problems, you may be a great candidate for our lung rejuvenation therapy. A lot of our patients who come to see us have COPD, they have emphysema, they have asthma, they have these chronic lung issues. As you know, with any type of chronic lung condition, it only gets worse with time, and we know that. And over time, the function of the lungs will decrease with about 1% per month if we don't do anything about this. So anyone who is suffering with this, who are on medications, they're on inhalers, they're even on oxygen, what we want to do is stop the damage and allow the body to heal and regenerate. So currently what we're able to do is actually harvest these naturally healing cells in our body. In doing so, we're able to stop the damage from getting worse, so we can overcome the trouble breathing, the need for oxygen, and all these medications that keep piling up, and reverse these symptoms that these patients are struggling with post-COVID. So currently, patients that have chronic lung conditions, all they have is medications, steroids, and then when that doesn't work, they have to use oxygen. And then when that fails, well, then there is physical therapy for lungs. And when that fails, unfortunately, if there is a part of the lung that is so severely damaged, they have to have surgery to get rid of that part. So that's all that's available. It's medications, it's masking the symptoms. There is nothing out there that is designed to repair the body and allow it to heal. Left untreated, we know that lung condition will just continue to decline the lung function over time. Post this therapy, what we're able to see is that patients will actually have an improved lung function with time. So the remarkable part about this therapy is that we have seen patients who have seen an improvement as soon as 1 week. The soonest and the fastest results that one of our patients experienced was actually immediately after the procedure. So they were able to have improved energy, they no longer needed their inhaler, and again, when we checked up on them a week later, they no longer needed their oxygen, they had more energy. It can happen that fast. The procedure is a simple outpatient procedure. Our patients are completely awake for the whole procedure and are able to come and receive the therapy and go home within a few hours. So if you are somebody who suffers with chronic lung conditions, who have had COVID, and now your lung condition has become significantly worsened, and now you're dealing with these residual breathing problems, we really want to see you, and we're able to offer you this free screening where it'll tell us exactly how progressed this damage is and whether we can help you or not. So if you are someone who is struggling with this, please give us a call. We can help you. All you have to do, give us a call.
We want to thank Paul and everyone here at Horizon Park for having us out today, and thank you for joining us on your health. We wish you a very healthy and happy day. I'm Erica Cardenas. See you next time.